Good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise.
Hello there, very good morning and welcome to Newsfirst Prime Time Sunrise with Misha and Silva. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. Seven arrested in connection with a haul of forged 5,000 rupee notes. Agriculture Minister says that the government will take the necessary steps in the event of a drought. German government orders the expulsion of a CIA official in Berlin. On to your stories in detail now. Minister of Agriculture Mahinda Yapa says that steps have been taken to purchase 18,000 metric tons of fertilizer for the upcoming Maha harvesting season. A decision was made by the tender committee appointed by the ministry to purchase 18,000 metric tons of urea fertilizer for the upcoming Maha harvesting season. The decision was approved by the cabinet yesterday. We will purchase more fertilizer if this amount is not adequate and will gradually distribute it amongst the farmers. The tanks have been filled by rain. The farmers asked for water from the tanks. We have distributed water in stages, but now the rain that we expected did not fall. This is a serious issue. The cultivation that was done so far is about 60% of what we usually do. The harvesting that was done in the dry zone was done in the area around the tanks. We are uncertain whether these crops can be saved. We have to provide water for at least 3 times, but according to the situation, we might run out of water. We are, however, prepared to take the necessary steps and action if this situation arises. There is a possibility of an increase in the southwest monsoonal winds at times over the country, particularly along the western slope of the central hills. Duty meteorologist PD Ananda Pereira elaborates further.
Weather forecast for today issued at 5:30 am on 11th July 2014. The possibility for increasing of southwest monsoonal wind speed at time over the country, particularly along the western slope of the central hills, is still high. Several spells of showers will occur in the western, Sabaragamu and central provinces and in the Gol and Matara district. Showers may spread to the northwestern province too. Thunder showers will develop at several places in the Uva and eastern provinces during the afternoon or evening. There may be temporary localized strong winds during thunder showers, and general public is kindly requested to take adequate precautions to minimize the damage caused by lightning activities. I am duty forecaster PD Ananda Pereira.
One person was injured in a motor vehicle accident in the Delgahawatta area in Matakulia last evening. Our area correspondent stated that a container lorry belonging to a private company met with an accident at around 6:45 last evening. It was reported that the container lorry was transporting material for a perahera when it collided with a wall, resulting in the driver being injured. The injured driver was admitted to the Colombo National Hospital. A fire erupted in the Eladalua Reserve in Balua yesterday. Our correspondent stated that many transmission towers were seen in the vicinity of the blaze. Area residents were reported as saying that approximately 20 hectares of land had been destroyed in the fire. On to a story that we touched on in our headlines this morning. Now, 7 persons have been arrested in connection, 7 persons have been arrested by the Criminal Investigations Department in connection with 300 counterfeit 5,000 rupee notes. We now have online police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rohana to speak to us in this regard. Good morning, SSP Rohana.
Good morning.
Can you tell us briefly how these arrests were made?
Yes, actually, initially the Criminal Investigation Department had received 3 fake notes, 5,000 rupees, 3 fake notes. Then thereafter they initiated investigation, and initially 3 suspects were arrested in Vallavatta area, and they were able to recover 100 notes in respect of 5,000 rupees. And in addition to that, they were interrogated by the CID, and we were able to arrest the main suspects in this connection, 2 suspects from Mirihana, and all 5 suspects are in the police custody at the moment. And we have recovered a printing machine, and apart from that, a laptop also, and total number of 203 fake notes.
Now, in the recent past, there has been much discussion with regard to the circulation of forged notes, SSP Rohana. What are the legal measures that have been put in place to mitigate the chances of these notes being used by the public?
Yes, actually, if a person is possessing a fake note, it is also an offense. And apart from that, if a person is printing fake notes, so 20-year rigorous imprisonment as a punishment could be imposed. So we are taking action against the perpetrators. Especially, we are conducting constant raids in order to apprehend suspects. And in addition to that, legal action also be taken in this connection. But especially, we would like to make a request from the general public that every time when you use notes, you have to use the parameters or the criteria to identify a fake note as a real note.
SSP Rohana, now stepping away from this incident, it was reported that a female inmate in the Mahara prison was involved in trying to elicit a ransom. Now, what was this incident exactly?
Yes, actually, there had been 15 complaints. The 15 complaints had been received to Colombo Crimes Division regarding ransoms, especially telephone calls had been received to various businessmen, and apart from that, other inmates, and asking the caller was asking a ransom. Then thereafter, CCD initiated investigation, and it was revealed that the phone calls made from Mahara prison, the tower had been located in the vicinity of Mahara prison. So thereafter, we were able to arrest a woman from Parakadua in Avissavella area, and the key suspect also has been identified in this connection. He is in the prison, and especially general public, they published various advertisements, especially in weekend papers, along with their telephone number. So these perpetrators who are in the prison, so they collect all these numbers, especially mobile numbers or the landline numbers. Then thereafter, they used to make calls to that particular number and asking ransom. So therefore, I would like to make a request from the general public that if you are publishing this type of advertisement, so every time you should not mention your landline, the land phone number, or the regular mobile number. So buy a SIM card for temporary purposes, and thereafter mention that number. So after 1 week's time, once you publish the advertisement, you can remove that SIM. Then you could avoid this type of calls. And in addition to that, we are taking a stern action against the perpetrators. We are conducting a special operation in this connection.
SSP Rohana, thank you so much for joining us this morning.